here. There you go. Thanks. That's good. Okay, good. I turned my volume pretty high up, so hopefully that'll do it. I'm using my Sennheiser wireless mic at the moment to do this live stream. You can see, right? So I'm just testing this out. Now, oddly enough, the battery may die at some point, but I really wanted to use it because I love using it because I can back up, I can do other things and, you know, move around and stuff. So, okay, if you are just getting here, I just want to say thank you for being here, Brent and Ryan. And I am kind of excited about what I'm doing here. Now, this is kind of impromptu, but also it's going to be kind of fun. I am going to be doing a giveaway for EasyWebinar. Okay, I'm going to be running an actual giveaway for EasyWebinar. So if you're here and you are someone who does not have EasyWebinar, this is definitely the event for you. Okay, let me just, yeah, good. Okay. So let me go back into the questions. Okay, I say Ryan. Awesome, you guys. Awesome. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to take a moment to answer questions for some folks who had any questions on using EasyWebinar. But what we're going to do, you can see, is we're going to go from EasyWebinar, where we're at right now, into, we're going to actually jump in and go into Periscope for a giveaway. So I wanted to take an opportunity for either customers of EasyWebinar or non-customers of EasyWebinar to come in and ask me any question at all about the software, about using the software, how to use the software, what scenarios to use the software under or in. That's what we're going to be talking about, okay? So if you are having any questions at all, that is what this time is about. So what I'd like you to do right now, I see some people rolling in the door right now. What you could do right now is answer. You can answer a couple questions. First off, where you're from and what your business is. But I'd also like to know how you plan on possibly using EasyWebinar. So again, that is what this is all about. This is an opportunity to go in and ask me any questions about EasyWebinar. Yeah, so exit full screen. So guys, can you see me okay? Can you hear me okay? Someone said it was frozen. If it's frozen, let me know. Sounds a little low. Okay, let me turn that back up. Hold on. There we go. There we go. How's that? Is that better? Just trying this Logitech C920 wireless microphone at the moment. So, yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. Perfect. You can hear me okay? Good. Yeah, so you see that there is a chat box to the side here. If you go over there, actually, I think it's on this side of me, the chat box. So you can put your questions in there, and any questions that you may have at all, I will answer for you, okay? So please feel free to start putting your name and email in and your questions. And I do see that we do have, John said, is there an automated chat box that makes it appear live? Well, actually, this chat that you're seeing over here, this is a question box. The reason I use it because I can go back in and look at the questions that you ask later on. So all the data is saved within EasyWebinar when you take someone through a registration process. I should probably not have to swivel, right? You probably don't want to see all that. But yeah, so that, excuse me, that is a great question. Works fine over here. Volume good. Excellent. Good. Yeah. So, and I see some other questions coming in. Let's see. We have, okay. Let's see. Blair asked earlier, I own a credit repair counseling company. I've just started using webinars and he wanted to know kind of how to use it for himself. And so Blair, you know, it's a great question. You know, credit repair and counseling company. I actually have some experience with people that have a credit repair and counseling company because I had to go through that process when I started going into the losing my business and having to, you know, almost lost this house through a foreclosure process. But I never did. I was able to keep it. I didn't go into foreclosure. I modified my own home and was able to keep it and got my credit back. But I do remember going through that process and it was really hard to find someone who was in the credit repair business because I was always looking around trying to find the right person that would help me. and it was only through referrals. So this could really work well because you could teach someone information, teach them valuable insights and information on their credit, give them something of value, and they get that knowledge, they get that thing that you're giving them, and then suddenly that's going to help them in their business, or rather that's going to help them start repairing their credit. They're going to come back to you because they're going to know that they can't do it alone. You know, what you want to do is give them all the things that you need to do in order to do it, but then show them the insight of, hey, you know what? You could do this on your own. Here are the steps to do it. But by doing it, but this could take you 2 years, and I can do it in what you can do in 2 years, I can do in 2 months. You know, that type of thing is the reason why people will come into your community, be a part of your community, and take advantage of what you have to offer. And that's what webinars are perfect for. They're perfect because you get to use education-based marketing, create a presentation that's there to help them, give them something of extreme value, and go from there. Now, if you are here and I'm checking my phone because I see a lot of folks coming through Periscope, that's perfect. You want to be following me on Periscope in order to win a chance to get, or there's a chance to get EasyWebinar. I have 2 licenses available. These are $477 license that you get access to. You get the automated features of EasyWebinar. You get the live features of EasyWebinar, all rolled into one. Including that, you also get this sub-user license. So this is the full-blown license, okay? This is the good stuff here. And it's the commercial license. So that is valued at about, excuse me, $477, excuse me, my cough is still here, a year. So the best way in order for you, if you're someone, even if you do have EasyWebinar already, this contest is going to apply to anyone who can win this contest simply by when we start the Periscope, share the Periscope to their Twitter, and also how many hearts I get. So if you guys send out a lot of hearts, and this is what Periscope is all about, it's a kind of a gamification of live streaming, which I really love, and obviously it makes a lot of sense because this is live streaming and that's live streaming. So I'm excited to use that. I'm excited to do all this live stream stuff. So we're going to go from one live stream to another as soon as we do jump over there. And the cool thing is that, what's going to happen is you can come into here, ask me any questions. Then we're going to run over here, bam, get into my Periscope. And if you've already followed me through Periscope, you download Periscope to your phone, and then you follow me on Periscope. As soon as I start my Periscope, which is a live stream, you can then, thank you, there I see Steven's coming in too, Tasha, and awesome, you guys. So as soon as you come into there, I can, as soon as I start up, you'll see that I start up, come on in and start talking to me. The idea behind winning this is you just click the screen and you get hearts, okay? Now you may have heard about me, I've been doing some Periscopes, just testing it out, and a lot of people are doing Periscopes, a lot of celebrities are doing Periscopes, and it's really kind of an exciting process to see all this and what it might do into the future. So I think it's going to be awesome way to market. I've actually already made some great connections, started to do some things. I mean, yes, there are limitations, like you have to, hold up things like that in order to sort of send off links and things, but it really is kind of great. And it's, the other thing is the social and the search aspects of it. So if you hashtag appropriately, you can also get viral traffic coming through. So when that happens, when I tell everybody about this, you may get people in Periscope that are going to be coming in that don't even know about this event. So you will get people that are just showing up on Periscope because I say there's a contest, and they can qualify as well. I'll just probably tell them how to qualify. Awesome, we got more Ryan Bevers rather, Taylor Banks. Awesome, you guys. So it's good. I'm glad you guys are going to be coming into there. Now I see more questions coming through. So we have Jamil from Oakland. Yeah. Brent. Okay, Brent. Yeah. So if it froze, well, you wouldn't know if it freezes, but if it does freeze, simply refresh and we'll come back in. I'm going to bring my table up a bit. You guys notice I have my standing table now. So it's, whoa, too low. Trying to get back up. I have my standing table now, so I can actually get closer to my lighting or lower from my lighting. It's really kind of cool. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. Tasha Sanders from Virginia Beach. Awesome. You can hear me loud and clear. Awesome, Tasha. John. Okay, John is a coaching company. One, use to build my list. Give away my best content. 3, conference coaching session. 4, and sales. Help build my worth before my wealth in so many terms. Okay, I think I get what you're saying here. Number 1, you want to use EasyWebinar to build your list, which is doable. Again, you can use webinars, set automated webinar. You can set automated traffic up through Facebook or Twitter or wherever you want to do automated automated traffic. I like to use Facebook ads. I use a lot of Facebook ads and drive people into an automated webinar, and I build my list up that way. That's one way to do it. You can build up 1,000 people a month or 2,000 people a month, depending on how aggressive you're spending. You don't have to spend that much in order to get that many people coming in from those traffic sources, and that's just one traffic source, right? But my first year of doing webinars, I was able to build my list up to about 13,000 people. So it does in fact work. So it really, and it's about, I did that, and I had people that were joint venture partners who were promoting me. So there's a couple different ways that I was using it. Now, number 2 is John's correct. He's saying, give away my best content. That is exactly right. You have the ability to give away your absolute best content ever. Yep, keep following me, guys. I know there's, okay, Catherine, Taylor, Phil, awesome. Yeah, so you want to be able to give away your best content ever in a webinar, and it's all about how to structure that in the best way possible. I love this. I kind of love just doing this right into camera, doing like a Q&A session, talking to you guys, really kind of bringing down some barriers. I think it's a really powerful way to go, and it seems to really work well based on all the testing that I've done. Live Q&A with you in front of the camera really does the trick. In fact, sometimes it's even good if you can have like a presentation over your shoulder, right? Like, let's say I was back here and I had my I had like a TV, and I was just flipping through and showing you guys different slides that I had on a presentation. It's a really great way to sell. Okay, it's a really great way to sell. And then it's also a great way for after you sold someone into something. I have a coaching session that I do. I do a couple different coaching sessions, and I use EasyWebinar to do these events, to do these coaching sessions essentially for my students. I do group coaching. I call it boot camp style coaching. So I sell them into a course that I haven't created yet. I have the syllabus, and it's taught live, right? They come to those live events that are every once a week or twice a week. One is a training. Another is a Q&A session or a hot seat session. It's very valuable. It's extremely valuable, and you can do that. You can sell a product even without having the product, and then use EasyWebinar as your back-end streaming system for getting people to consume the content and coming to the event. So, you can share the Google Hangout link or share the link to EasyWebinar. So I have people watching inside for group coaching. I have them watching inside EasyWebinar's an EasyWebinar protected page, and I have them coming in to my Google Hangout up to 10 people. And if I have more than 10, I rotate them, right? So I'll say, okay, this week we're going to do a Q&A and put this person in the hot seat, right? Next week we're going to have another 10 people in. We're going to put this person in the hot seat. So you can swap people in and out based on how you want to do it, and it really works well. And you don't have to have a back-end product. You don't have to have a membership site or anything to do it to start making money right away. So let me see if there are other questions that are coming in here. Okay, all right. Mark K is saying, hey, is your webinar service integrated to my product? For example, how easy is it for customers to click and buy when the webinar is over? Thanks. Yeah, Mark, it's actually very easy. So when people finish a webinar, whether it's live or automated, well, we've had a couple changes because YouTube is going through an API change. So right now we're working on our Google Hangout app right now. But what you can do is after the webinar is over, first you can have different things pop up during the webinar. So on the right side of the webinar video, you can see that there might be like a buy now button show up at any point in the webinar. Well, you can also, as soon as the broadcast is over, you can then get it redirected into your sales page or into your offer page, into your cart page, right? And you can do that for both live and automated webinars. And so that's the brilliant thing. An automated webinar, for those who don't know, excuse me, for those who don't know what an automated webinar is a live webinar, a pre-recorded webinar that streams out in real time, that has the look and feel of live. Okay, it really is a kind of this hybrid of live and automated. So it takes your best show and streams it out in real time, and potentially in your attendees' time zone. So here at EasyWebinar, we allow you to stream out an event, say at 2 p.m. Let's say you go into EasyWebinar and you want to set an event that happens at 2 p.m. or 4 p.m. or 6 p.m. or 7 p.m., right? You can do that, and then it will stream out at those times in your attendees' own time zone. So essentially, you're not having to deal with, it's 2 p.m. for you, and then if you have someone in Australia, or if you have someone in, Dubai or something like that, it's the middle of the night for them, they can't watch that event. But, or Israel, let's say. But with our feature, this is an additional feature, by the way, because you can stream an event out at, say, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard, and then it translates it for everyone around the world. Obviously, that's what we did for this one. You can do it for live or automated. But the awesome thing about the streams in your attendees' own time zone is you are able to stream out at the times that are workable for them. Does that make sense? So that is how it works. And yes, you can certainly click on and buy something from a webinar. We have what are known as timed events that pop in at certain times that you can set during the event. And those can be buy now buttons, they could be questions, they could be polls, they can be anything you want. Okay, we call them call to action timed events. They're timed to the actual video, especially if it's an automated webinar. Does that make sense? So let me see if we have any other questions. And Mark K is a radio host from Florida. Okay, so Jimmy is saying, can I send automated emails using Aweber and pre-recorded webinars displayed at the attendees' time? Yes and no. Let me explain. So the problem with your own autoresponder, Aweber, Constant Contact, and Fusionsoft, is that if you stream an event in your attendee's own time zone, your autoresponder won't know when to send those blasts out, okay? Because your autoresponder is only set to a one-time thing. That's why we have a built-in system that is perfect, because you can send people to your Aweber, they are registered and they're added to your Aweber, and now you can then use our built-in notifications to send out those automated emails in your to send out like 2 days before, 1 day before, 3 hours before, 1 hour before, at the time of the webinar, but based on when your individual attendee registers, okay? Just think about that. Your own autoresponder would not be able to do that. That's why our system is so advanced. It allows you to do that. It allows your attendees to do that, okay? That's why we are obviously not, that's why we're not, first off, a cheap system. Now, we, of course, aren't, GoToWebinar, $500 a month for 1,000 attendees is GoToWebinar. Of course, we don't cost that. We are about, for commercial licenses, $477 a year, which actually breaks down to less than $40, I think, a month. Now, a lot of people say, well, I don't know if $477 works right away. Well, here's the deal. We are not a cheapy system. That's the thing. It's like when you come in, you set up those notifications, you get that automation going. People start to make literally thousands of dollars a day with that automated process, right? And it has that, as I said, that look and feel of live. Just looking to make sure my mic isn't dying yet. So that's the power behind it. And a lot of people just, they don't realize that bit of power. And you don't have to start a live event like this and then move it into an automated webinar. These are two separate individual systems that can work both individually, but then you can put them together. So you can start live and then turn that live event into an automated event, okay? That's the power of it. That's the brilliant thing and the power of it. So guys, if you're just getting here just now, in about 10 minutes, we're gonna go into a giveaway. As I said, this is not gonna be that long of a Q&A session. It's probably about 30 minutes long. I'll try to get some questions going. Maybe if we go a little over, realize if you're someone who is in this event, I will tell you as soon as I jump into Periscope here. So make sure you follow the directions underneath this video as to how to get into Periscope in order to qualify to win EasyWebinar's commercial license. Okay, we have 2 winners that could win, 2 lucky winners. So let me go in and see if there are other questions. Whoa, we have a lot of questions. Okay, Neil, which one is the right copy of Periscope? It says there are 2. Oh, I don't know. I would just say go with the first one. They're probably both the same. It's just go with the first one. Okay. Hope that helped, Neil. Okay, let's see. Okay, can you live stream through YouTube instead of Hangouts? YouTube Live is much better, in my humble opinion. And I tend to agree. I can stream out using YouTube Live and Wirecast. And by the way, if you are a customer of EasyWebinar, we have a Wirecast training. This is something that I teach my people that are only my masterminds, but I'm teaching it to you. We have a Wirecast/YouTube Live training coming this Thursday on how to use Wirecast to do, 2-camera transitions and to bring in a video. Excuse me. And you can make it as big as you want. A lot of people, they have a whole home studio, a TriCaster. I don't know if you guys know what a TriCaster is, but it's this massive streaming system where you can go from camera to camera and 4 or 5 cameras and all that. So you can do that with YouTube Live and EasyWebinar as well. So yeah, Scott, to answer your question, I think that it's a combination of the 2. I like the simplicity of doing it this way. I don't have to think about it. I just go in, I throw this EasyWebinar logo at the bottom, boom, I'm done, and I start it up, right? And I can share my screen. Google Hangouts is great because I can share my screen, I can do all sorts of stuff, and that's that. But YouTube Live gives you that next level of engagement and next level of cool and wow factor. And I'm going to be teaching that on Thursday to EasyWebinar customers. All right, Catherine. On the Gold Coast of Australia, I noticed there are 2 showing in Oz on my map. What does that mean? Only 2 of us are live right now? Oh, so that's interesting. So I'm not live yet. I'm not live yet. So just so you guys are aware, I'm not live yet. You follow me. I will go live pretty soon. And as soon as I do, it should show up. Okay, when I go live, I'll say EasyWebinar contest. You'll see me create it while we're right here, okay? And it'll say EasyWebinar contest, and we'll go in there, okay? All right, who else we got? Anne. Okay, Anne O'Connell is Canadian, living in Thailand. I'm a novelist, and I do developmental book editing and author mentoring. I also do an annual writer's retreat in Phuket, and regular workshops on self-publishing that I'd like to turn into webinars. Can I hang out online from Thailand? I tried before and couldn't, so I think my only option is pre-recorded webinars. That's a good question. I have a friend in Thailand who I've done webinars with using EasyWebinar, and we were able to stream from Thailand, especially from Phuket. Phuket? Is it Phuket or Phuket? P or F? Let me know. Sorry. It's Phuket, right? Ugh, God, my brain. Sorry. So I think you can. If not, yes. If not, you can use the automated stuff. And that's a big, powerful thing. Let's say on the day of your webinar, you don't have things set up yet. You're kind of struggling. You have a sore throat. Your body aches. You got hit by a car yesterday. What do? Well, you throw in the video that you created of your webinar, okay, MP4, your presentation, okay? You use a screen capture software like ScreenFlow or Camtasia, or even a Google Hangout. Create a Google Hangout like this ahead of time, and then boom, what do? You save it. Well, it saves automatically to your YouTube account. You take the YouTube URL and put it into our system. You change live to automated, and boom, now you have an automated webinar running. And so you could do that ahead of time. You could get a video, any video in there. It doesn't have to be a YouTube video. It can be an Amazon S3 video. You can use our own built-in video hosting. We have a video hosting inside EasyWebinar, and we will host your videos for you. Okay, so you would upload an MP4 of your best presentation. You'd create all the little tweaks around it, like when to send out a question to your audience, when to drop off like a PDF to your audience, very learning management type of stuff, when to offer that call to action. And all that stuff is set inside EasyWebinar, and it's in the analytics area. So we can see when people come to the event, how long they stay. if they leave early. And we have deep Infusionsoft integration, so you can know and create campaigns based on those actions. Okay, let me see what else we got here. Okay, so Deb, if anybody sees that that the video isn't starting, what you can do is refresh the page. Just refresh that page, and you should be able to come in. Okay. Will I get the license? Magda says, I hope so. I hope so too, Magda. I hope so too. Bob F. Hey, what's up, Casey? Hey, Bob. How are you doing, man? John. Q&A is great. Can you set predetermined times to show the automated webinar? That's what John asks, Coach John Paul. Can we use set predetermined times to show the automated webinar? Yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can choose to do it in your own time zone at 2 p.m. Eastern, or you can choose to have it stream in your attendees' time zone at 2 p.m., 5 p.m., 7 p.m., whatever you choose. And you can show them in the drop-down future times that they can register for. Or no one, and this is something that no one else has, you can either do that or serve them automatically the next available time that is available to them. So like if they come at, say, 4 o'clock and then there's another webinar at 5, you don't show them the 5 and the 7, you give them just the 5 so that they register for that one. Does that make sense? So you can do whichever one feels right to you, okay? And the cool thing about our one-time events and recurring events is that oftentimes you don't have to do that drop down. See, that's the thing. The drop down where you give them options, the more options you give people, more likely than not, the less action they'll take. So that's why we created that, so that you remove a couple fields. So all that's on there now is name and email. But you can do, but we give you that full control. So you can stream out, you know, let's say you wanted to set to show on the registration box 3 future dates, today, tomorrow, and the next day, and maybe 5 times for those days, and you want to make those all available. You can do that. And when would you use something like that? Well, you know, for an automated webinar, that's fine. But maybe you want to do an online summit. Maybe you want to stream out pre-recorded video of different people at different times, and you can do that as well. So it's pretty cool stuff. Okay, we're getting close. Is there a payment plan option for EasyWebinar? I know it's still a great price, but a little tight on my tool marketing budget. Everything looks great though, for sure. We don't have one as of now. We don't have a monthly as of now. We may in the future, but I will tell you this, that in the future, that monthly will be much higher than if you were to break down $477 or even $397 over the year. $397 divided by 12 is $33. So $33 is all EasyWebinar costs. It will probably be more. It will definitely be more than that when we do go to a monthly. Okay. Okay, Mike. Okay, what is the limit per attendee for the sessions? There is no limit. You can have an unlimited number of attendees. Okay, you can have an unlimited number of attendees. That is the brilliant thing about EasyWebinar, an unlimited number of attendees. Can you stream it to your branded page? Okay, can you stream it onto your branded page? Well, here's the cool thing, is that EasyWebinar is a WordPress plugin, so you can put it into your own WordPress site and it looks like it's branded from you. You can change all the branding, all the footers. You can, excuse me, have it all say your own brand. It doesn't have to have EasyWebinar anywhere on it at all. It's one of the benefits. Okay, Johan. Sorry to miss Periscope portion. No problem, Johan. He doesn't have his cell available. It's okay. I'm sorry that you're going to miss it. I apologize. I know I made this difficult, this particular this giveaway. So we're going to start it pretty soon, guys. We're going to start this giveaway pretty soon. I wanted to see if there are any other questions. Yeah, Mark says, I see incredible opportunities with this. Awesome. Sounds good. Cool. Thanks. We have Melissa. You're not finding me live on Periscope. I haven't started yet. Now, I think what I'm going to do right now is start it. So you guys see here, right? So I'm going to start Periscope. All right, let's do this real quick. This is kind of exciting. I've never done both at the same time. And remember, the goal here is to share. You can swipe left or right by sharing, and then to click on the hearts. So let me go into Periscope. I'm going to create a new Periscope. Okay. It's called EasyWebinar. Webinar giveaway. Okay. And I'm going to hashtag it EasyWebinar. And I'm going to then hashtag live stream platform, live stream or live and automated, live and auto webinars. Okay, here we go. We're almost ready. Okay, guys, I'm getting kind of excited. Are you? I'm going to space that. I'm going to go at YouTube Jedi. Okay, that's my handle. Don't judge me. I created it when I was doing a lot of YouTube stuff, so don't judge me. Okay, YouTube Jedi. You guys see it? There it is right there. Okay, I'm going to start the broadcast in 5, 4, 3, 2. Wait, hold on. I want to make sure okay. 2, 1. Starting broadcast right now. We're streaming. Here's me right there. We're streaming. If you're just getting here, go ahead and yep. So guys, okay, we have people coming in right now. Awesome. So what you can do is go ahead and start clicking those hearts. You could double tap however you want to do it. That's the way to do it, absolutely. And the other thing that you can do is start sharing left or right. Share left or right, okay? Now you might find something very kind of interesting here. I'm just turning this back onto myself here. Now, actually, what we'll do is put this over here so I don't have to change how I'm facing to those who are still in the event page. So now you guys might be experiencing a couple things here. Now, if you're experiencing this and this happening at the same time, what my suggestion would be, I would say turn one off over the other, or maybe, yeah, or pause, because I think you can actually pause this video inside our EasyWebinar page. All right, yo, what's up? What's up? Okay, so here's the rule. You got to tap, tap, tap. That's one way to do it. And I can count and tally all the taps at the end of all this. And if you swipe left or right, you can share. So I want you guys to share. The more people that share, the more opportunities you have to win. So all you have to do is share by swiping left or right for iPhone, and you'll see that it says share, or swipe down or up for Android. Okay, and that's the way to get in. That's how you do it. All right. So let me see. I'm going to go and see if there are any questions. I want to pick you. I want to pick you so much, Ann. Keep it up. Keep it up. You're doing great. You're doing great. Now, I know people's hands are probably cramping right in the moment, right? So my goal, let's see here. Okay, I have still a lot of questions coming in. So we're going to be doing this, and for another, don't let your hand cramp up too much, but you can share and take a break and come back to it. But if you're some diehard, you're probably just clicking, tapping away. But we're going to be doing it for till about 6. I think 6:15, 6:20. Okay. Yes, that's it. That's the way to feel. I'm the winner. Keep feeling that. Yes, yes. Keep going. Keep going. Do I own EasyWebinar? Absolutely. I'm using it right now for people. So if you guys are inside here, what I've been doing is I've been doing a contest. I invited people into my EasyWebinar event. And then what I did is I had them come into Periscope for a contest. I'm giving away 2 licenses of EasyWebinar. I'm the founder of EasyWebinar, and each license costs $477 a piece. So if you're someone who's wanting to get a free version of EasyWebinar, all you have to do is tap, click and send those hearts. The person that has the most hearts and the person who has the most shares wins. So you have to share. Remember, it's all about the share ratio as well. So share, and you can't drag to share. Did I meet you at BGS Live? Yes, you did. I think you probably did. I had a booth there. We had an EasyWebinar booth. So for those who are still in this event, because I have 2 events, let me just share what's happening over here for those who are inside. Let me turn this around. All right, so now I have an event going on right now, guys, through EasyWebinar. Here it is right here, right? I'm going to just refresh this page, and it's essentially the live stream. It's showing what I'm talking about right now, and it's a contest that people can go. They can win EasyWebinar. So I'm going to actually mute myself. So what we're doing here is we're giving away 2 EasyWebinar licenses from Periscope. All you have to do is share news of the event, as well as click the hearts, and you will win two people. There's 2 winners available. So if you feel like you can't win, that's not true. Pshaw, you can win. It's valued at $477 a year, $477 a year, and you'll get access to it. Excuse me, this is exactly what it is right here, okay? We pretty much brought people in from this particular live stream. Let me just click on and show you how this worked. People came in through the webinar link, and actually maybe I can share and show the people that are home. If you guys are here, you probably want to see this too. So let me actually do that for everyone. I'm going to turn it around so everybody can see what I see. So let me just share my desktop, okay? Okay, so now everybody should be seeing my desktop. So what I did was I went into my webinar links and I created an event, and I took them through the countdown page right there, which led them right directly into this event, which is actually going on right now, okay? That's how that works. And EasyWebinar, essentially what it does is it creates webinar pages for you. So it creates registration pages, it creates thank you pages, and all different types of templates, okay? And you can do both live and automated webinars with these templates, yeah? Does this make sense? We also have a cool thing called a one-click registration. So you can actually send people from your email right into to register. So they just click one time and they register for it. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty awesome. All you have to do here, I can actually show you how this works. So you just change this, switch this out with your email. Hold on one second. Okay, hold on one second. kczeman@gmail.com. Okay, see that? And you just click save. And it registers me, auto-registers me for this particular webinar. Boom, there it is. There's my login. I can click on these icons, these calendar icons, and it'll save it right into my Gmail calendar right here. See that? I think I'm signed into 2 different Gmail accounts, so that's why that's showing. So the other cool thing is that you can share news of this event to unlock this event. So I can share news. If you see, it created this message automatically, right? And I can tweet this sucker. Okay. And then it unlocks a free gift. That's how this works. You get it? It's pretty crazy. Now, actually, for this one, to be quite honest with you, I don't think I created a free PDF for it, but that's how it works. I don't think I actually created the PDF. So that is a live webinar that's happening. But any of these could be automated webinars. For instance, if you go into here, I can click and show you an automated webinar that's running right now, and it's right here. This is the one that's running right now, and there's an automated webinar happening in 49 minutes. And you can see what it looks like on the event page by going to this page right here. And as you can see, we have 2 different types of players. We have a gigantic player, right? And I'm using a small player on the one I'm streaming from. But you see there was something that popped in right there. And here, you can hear it. Oh, I have 1,000 sounds going on my, yeah, let me turn some of these off. Okay, there we go. Let's turn that back. So this is what it does. And when people, put their name and email in, it tracks it and automatically adds it right into EasyWebinar's dashboard. So I can see my most engaged viewers. I can go in and see who my most engaged viewers are, the actions they take, if they liked something, if they clicked an action or asked a question, right? You can see the events clicked. Here, try this one. I think there are some here though, so CL stats. Yeah, but it will show you the questions that they ask and the actions that they take, right? So here's Blair, who was just on earlier, and he clicked on the download button. So I'm actually not going to, I don't want to reveal his email. So anyway, guys, that's what EasyWebinar is. If you guys are getting here just now, make sure you share. You have to share in order to potentially win. Stanley Cup and EW multitasking. Nice, nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to come back into my Google Hangout, and I'm going to share my screen, or me again. There we are. I'm back, everybody. So I see a lot of people are moving over there and into Periscope. That's awesome. Keep clicking and sharing and sharing. We have about 4 minutes left or so. 4 minutes left for the contest. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to track that. So Yes, here they come. Here they come. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, so that is, excuse me, what EasyWebinar is all about. I'm going to go in and answer some more questions that you had while we're kind of going through this particular process. So, let's see here. There was a question from Tech. Tech said, it's Phuket. Okay, just got your email notification. I have to leave at 6 p.m. for a meeting. Are you marketing EasyWebinar? I am the founder of EasyWebinar. I'm not just marketing, I'm actually the founder. I'm the person that kind of conceptualized it. Whoa, someone just shared, and we have a lot of folks coming in now. And this is a contest. You can only share once. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works if you can only share once. If you guys, the idea is that I want to really see if we can push 100 real quick. Okay, so all you have to do is side to side, share it, and you send it out. And yeah, I think you can only do it once. So, but if everybody shares, we could probably push that and get there. Okay. And also, if you are somebody who does a lot of the hearts, you'll definitely get it well. Hey, Mark. Hey, Stefan. How are you? Hey, Mark. Yeah. So, and if you guys know each other, feel free to communicate with each other. This is a new powerful tool, Periscope, that really, lets you do some really kind of cool stuff. So, here, if I actually here, you know what I'll do? I'll make this easy. Hold on. So now you guys can see me through Periscope, and I'm streaming it into EasyWebinar. So this is how it works. People will click on it to get hearts, and you can also then comment, and you can see the comments popping in right there, right? And it's a really great way to communicate with people. To start, getting that the momentum going in marketing. You can use this as a marketing tool. I really love it. So I'm just trying it out, as a marketing tool with EasyWebinar, as you can clearly see. So let me turn this around. Okay, we're back. Do watch from Periscope, or should we watch from Periscope or EasyWebinar webpage? Whichever one you want, because at this point I'm not going to share. I probably won't share any more of my. I know I see your hand hurts. Pick me, LOL. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you guys are probably struggling your hands, but we're doing pretty good, you guys. You're doing really, really good. So the plan here is I probably won't go into sharing any more of my stuff. How's it going, Roxy? How are you? Is there a limit on viewers? No, you can have as many people back. And feel free to follow some of these other folks on here, okay? When we do this more often, I want you guys to make sure that you connect with other people, okay? Other people, that's who you're going to connect with. All right, so now I'm going to check to see if there are any other questions in my list. Okay, all right, hold on, let's see here. Paul. Okay, can you show a C recording of our last webinar option on an automated webinar? Yes, you can. That's a great question. I'm going to point at this camera, and I'm going to bring it. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll bring this down to level with the Periscope, so you guys can see both, right? Okay, there we go. So now I'm streaming from here and streaming from Periscope. Thanks, I need followers. I'm new to all this. Yeah, go ahead and feel free to follow each other, guys. So the question was from Paul. Paul said, can I show in the drop down of EasyWebinar, can I show the ability to show a option for the last webinar done? So that means like the replay webinar. And the answer is yes. We have an option to show yesterday's replay right from the registration page of EasyWebinar. So they can register automatically and come right in to a pre-recorded event that has the look and feel of live. It has that really nice automation. It has that really nice engagement, and it's really, really awesome. I really prefer using automated webinars. Well, no, that's not true. I love doing this. This is fun, okay? But the automated webinars are something that you can do this element, but daily on autopilot, so it works for you. So we use, Facebook ads and Twitter ads and things like that to drive them through into an automated webinar. And you sell your products and services from this automated webinar. That's what it's really about. That is what it is absolutely all about, okay? It uses the ability of live streaming, education, so that you can connect on with your audience. And if you guys don't know what EasyWebinar is, you guys don't know about what I do, here is something that you can do. Now we're doing a giveaway, guys. We're doing a giveaway, but for those who are brand new, have never met me, don't know anything about me or my business, you guys can go to here. Okay, let me see if you can wait. Sorry, You guys see that? It's webinarminicourse.com. 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 If for you guys too, if you want to see it, webinarminicourse.com. It is a great great resource for understanding and learning. Webinarminicourse.com, all about webinars. I teach about automated webinars, live webinars, engagement. I teach about how to create a high converting sales webinar. Yep, webinarminicourse.com. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Mark, for posting that. And it's a great resource for anybody who's just wanting to learn about webinars. I have awesome PDFs I'm going to be giving you, stuff on how to sell or create high converting sales webinars, the power of automated webinars, just some really cool stuff. And I'm going to be doing more of these, as you guys know, Periscopes that are going to be more so about like how to, I lost what I was going to say, like how to get a larger community, different ways to use your autoresponders, Facebook and YouTube and things like that. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. You even said that, Mark. Yeah. So I teach Facebook ads to my mastermind members, like people that are in my coaching program. That's who I teach that to. So yes, I definitely do teach that. So let me see here. Let me see here if we have any other questions. Do the recordings turn into a YouTube video? Am I able to embed recordings into web pages for online courses? Yes, the recordings turn into a YouTube video when you use Google Hangouts. When you use Google Hangouts, for you and you guys, when you use Google Hangouts, the videos, once the broadcast is done, it automatically becomes a video. And then the new cool thing about EasyWebinar is you don't have to do anything else. You just stream it out. You just change it from live to automated, and then it's already done. The emails are already written, and you stream it out in your attendees' time zone. Boom, you just rock it out. Okay, it's a great question. All right. Todd said, you mentioned online summits. Is this done with Infusionsoft? Also, is there a way to capture emails doing a webinar? Yes, that's the whole point. Using it to capture emails, and it adds to your webinar, or adds to your autoresponder. We integrate with Infusionsoft, Constant Contact, Aweber, MailChimp, any autoresponder that you may have, okay? And we have an can we have guests on remotely without Hangouts? You can have guests remotely with Hangouts using our system. Yes, if that was your question, yeah, you can, but you can also have guests in your studio. I could have someone right here with me. I'm just making sure my microphone is still working. So yeah, Mad Mimi, right? We have an event going on Wednesday. One of our clients has 20,000 almost 20,000 registered users right now, and he uses Mad Mimi. So it's definitely doable. Yes, we do integrate with Infusionsoft. And we have actually a very, very deep integration with Infusionsoft to where you can see who comes to the event, who shows, who doesn't show, who leaves early, who clicks on a button, who if they click on a buy now button or a call to action, if they see the call to action but don't buy, you can have a campaign started based on all of those triggers. Let's see here. Okay. Love the floating hearts. I've got both on. It's insane. Awesome. I love it. I love it. And okay. Rick, not sure if the sharing is working. Swipe left or right though. So if you have an Android, up or down, try to swipe up or down if you have an Android. If you have an iPhone, it's left or right, I think. Okay. Do you have a gateway? I don't know what that means. You mean a payment gateway? Austin is saying. Well, you can integrate your payment system into EasyWebinar. So you can sell from a webinar. You can have a buy now button show up. It can be integrated into your own PayPal, into your own authorized.net, whatever you may have, into Stripe, and then you can sell from your event. It's very QVC style, okay? Or tap on the number in the bottom of the screen. Does this work well for virtual summits? Well, EasyWebinar does. I don't know about this. This might not really work the same for virtual summits. So just click the hearts below, works on both platforms, swipe and then scroll. Yeah, so there might be a better way to share I'm not totally familiar with it. You may have to click on, someone said on an icon below. If you guys know how to share, please, if you could just let us know that are on here still, and we can get those done. Sherry Rose just made a quick video. Sorry. Sherry Rose just made a quick video and shared it on social media. Live webinar with Casey Zeman, and it's on YouTube already. Oh, that's funny. What's this look like?
In the first place, because I wanted to explain the emotional. Hello, it's Sherry Rose.
Yeah, so Sherry Rose is. Here, let's see. Here, hold on. Let me show you guys something. Oh, hold on. Okay. See, she actually just posted on YouTube just now. Awesome. Thank you. Hold on. There we go. Oh my gosh, I must have like something playing in the background. Do I have a? Oh no, that's me. That's me. Okay. Whew. I was worried about that. I have an automated webinar playing right now. Okay, so guys, we are getting close to the end. In fact, we probably passed it already. So I just want to say you guys are rocking it out. This is going to be awesome. My brain hurts. I need a scope mob. This is it. This is the scope mob right here. We're scope mobbing like crazy right now. It's been 10 minutes. My laundry is done. Okay, guys, you guys are doing great. I think that I'm going to say that. Well, as soon as we end this, I'm going to tally them up. So, so if there are any other questions, let me see if there are any other questions coming in from over here. Ben said, do you have a special way of defining your target audience? I want to learn how to define various markets. That's a really great question. So, yes, I do. Hold on one second. So I have this, and I'm just going to show this to you guys. It's a What's Your Story document right here. You see that? You guys see that over here in the Google Hangout as well? What's Your Story document? Okay. Inside here, I have a bit on about discovering who your audience is. Okay. So here's your What's Your Story. It's understanding your audience. Oh, my phone the battery is low on my phone. So you understand your audience, the problems, needs, and desires of your audience. Okay. You see that, Periscopers? Problems, needs, and desires. So the question was, do you have a special way of defining your target audience? Yes. So this is what I say when I'm defining my target audience. Who do I attract already? Okay, go into Facebook, find out the type of people that you're already attracting, the type of people that are resonating and connecting with your message. Do you have an existing subscriber list? That's another way that you can find out what your target audience is. Do you have a group on Facebook? Who posts on your social media? And it really is going to be about the people that resonate with you. So and then it's all about surveying those people, and you can discover your target audience. You know what's really great is that you can find out through Facebook. What I tend to do sometimes is I take all of my subscriber list, right? I add them into Facebook, and I can see based on that information inside Facebook's analytics. Facebook has an ad platform where you can actually take your created audience, and you can find out based on their Facebook traction what they are, what kind of demographic, what their habits, if they've gone to college or not, all sorts of stuff. So you can actually know in detail. But when you're trying to figure out who your audience is, what do you solve? What is your solution? Be a spoon, as someone just said, right? What are you serving, right? Who do you serve, and what is it that you can bring to them that's unique? Now, it can be just you. It can be just who you are. That could be the unique quality that you bring, right? And you want to be able to define and give them answers to the problems, the needs, and desires they're having. And what I oftentimes say is, where's your community hanging out? What's the general opinion coming from the market or your community? And also, who's your audience and what do they want from you? Okay, that's a few things that you can sort of think about. Okay, guys. Yeah, I know your fingers are getting tired. How do I get this document on selected audience? Actually, when you become an EasyWebinar customer, this is how. When you become an EasyWebinar customer, now as soon as this is over, guys, go back into the EasyWebinar room. All right. As soon as you become an EasyWebinar customer, what happens is inside our Facebook group, we have all these different files that these resources are in. All this is inside EasyWebinar and available for you. Its market is still here. Please, let's do a scope mob. What is this? What is a scope mob? How does that work? Tell me, talk to me. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what a scope mob is, but I love it. I love the energy. So let me see if I can. Now, if I move this over, I'm still streaming, right? I can kind of look down and see the hearts. Wow, guys, we got some good hearts being done right now. I see some awesome, you guys are really rocking it out. Lisa's kicking butt. Oh my gosh, Men in Coffee is doing awesome. Oh, Lane Jones is killing it right now. David Hamilton, boom, you guys are on fire. Your guys are on fire with the hearts. You guys are doing amazing, amazing stuff with these hearts. So really impressed. That's awesome, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to end this one, the Periscope, okay? I'm going to end this, all right? So we did about a 30-minute Periscope. My phone, the phone is about to die. And so now I'm going to go back into EasyWebinar into the actual room. If you guys aren't in there, it's okay. I'll probably look and find you on Periscope as well and tell you to follow me on Twitter, or you know, if you were announced the winner, let me see how I can do this. If you're announced the winner, send me, well, first off, send me a PM inside of Facebook. Okay, now I don't know if I can assess the winner. Can I assess the winner while we're actually on right now? Let me see if I can do this. Okay, let me assess the winner right now, because people are still clicking on them. I see you guys are still doing it. Let's see here. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be when I'm done, because it's going to show me all of them. It's going to show me all of you guys. Okay, Mark K shows for Scope Mobs. Okay, definitely. I will, Mark, at Mark K shows. I'm going to follow you after this, okay? Mark K shows. Yeah. Okay. All right, cool, cool. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, so we still have about 42 people on, but I still can't, it's not showing me all the list, although Men in Coffee is doing really good. Let's see, who else we have here. Heather Santo is doing good. Lisa Renuk, I think. Lane Jones doing good. Okay, but it's only showing me like a handful. It's not showing me all the 41 people that are on right now still. Okay, cool. So I'm going to finish this up, Periscope, and then I'm going to send out a blast. I'm going to find you on Periscope the winner, 2 winners, okay? It's not just 1 winner, but 2. So send me those last minute hearts, you know? It's like a workout. So get those workouts going, finalize those workouts, and then what we'll do is I will go back into EasyWebinar, into the event page, and just finish up this particular event. It's just been about an hour long, and if you guys have any more questions, you can send them through the EasyWebinar page, all right? So awesome, you guys. You guys are kicking butt on Periscope. Well done. I'm excited. I can't wait to give these licenses out. I can't wait to give you guys 477 bucks. It's going to be fun. Now, I have to say in full disclosure here that EasyWebinar is worth the price of admission. People use it and are doing huge amounts of money with it. People are using it to do automated webinars. They're doing $2,000 to $3,000 a day. We have customers all day long that do that. And I can show, when we go into EasyWebinar, I'll show you guys some case studies of people that are doing it right now. Okay. All right. So you guys are abundantly awesome. Thank you so much. And I'm going to count these hearts as soon as we're done and tally it up and announce the winners. Okay. But I'm going to first go back into the event page if you guys are here, and let me know that you come back into the event. All right. All right. I will talk to you soon. Yeah, $477 is what the value of a year is, what the value of EasyWebinar is. That's what I'm giving away. I'm giving away 2 of those. Okay. So yeah, if you didn't know already, that's what I'm giving away. So cool. I will talk to you guys soon, and I'm going to stop the broadcast. Get those last minute hearts in. Bye. I'll talk to you later. Okay. All right. So we just did that. Awesome. Awesome. We had some good hearts going. We had a lot of good hearts. Looks like it went really well. So I am now coming back into the room. And if you guys are here still, if you guys are still kicking in the room right now, that's awesome. You guys are, I really appreciate you guys sticking out, staying in the room. So we're at about an hour. We just, excuse me, finished at the hour mark. Okay, done. And I am going to tally up what I'm seeing from here pretty soon. Wow, Mark K did 848 hearts. Wow, man. It's like his hands must be like on fire. So first off, Mark K. I think Mark K might be one of the winners, guys. I just have to say that. Yep. And then here we go. There's more showing up. Okay, good. So I can click and see more. Yeah, there we go. Okay. 266, 250. So I'll go back. Oh my gosh, Lisa Wick had 847 hearts. Lisa Wicks. Lisa Wicks. Just writing that down. Okay. Tasha Sanders says, you're back. Awesome, Tasha. You know, I'm going to change this up, put this back up here. Sorry. I love this. It's so much fun. You guys, oh, I almost like knocked my microphone over. Let me just make sure that's looking right. I always love to put my camera above me like this. Yeah, this is more of my cup of tea with the camera layout. And I see Lauren is in the house. Lauren, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, guys, you did great. I love it. Thank you so much for joining me for this particular live stream, for this particular event that we did with Periscope combined with EasyWebinar, this giveaway that we're doing. Now, the last thing I will say is that if you are someone who's not a part of EasyWebinar yet, I'm going to announce the winners. Okay, I'm actually probably going to, I want to announce the winners right now, but I need to kind of go through the process of tallying them up because we had 731 people, 746 live viewers come to this. We had 34,000 hearts applied to this particular, what's it called? Periscope. So I have a lot of people that I have to check on here for the particular hearts. So I am going to definitely check on that. And I actually see some people hearting. You guys are hearting on the replay as well. So thank you for those who are still watching the replay. Mark K still is now up to 1440 hearts. My God, he's pushing it. He's even going on the replay. So I may have to wait till tomorrow to do this, but I'm really impressed so far with what people are doing. So this is a great marketing tool, guys. I absolutely love Periscope. It's a really cool tool. So what I was going to say was this. So what I want to show you guys right now is just a few people that are using EasyWebinar. We have a lot of EasyWebinar customers that are on at the moment, and a lot of people that are, that see the value of it, even though, yeah, it's $477 a year for the commercial license. Now it's only $397 a year for the unlimited site license, which allows you to still do unlimited webinars on unlimited number of sites. But the $477 is a commercial license, which allows you to add 5 additional sub-users. So if you are someone who is, say, a VA, someone who has clients, and you're doing, say, let's say you're teaching or you're doing for clients like, I'm going to plug in my phone while I talk to you. So let's say you're doing a, you are a coach or consultant. If you're a coach or consultant, that then, I'm coming back. I got my cool beachy shorts on. So if you are a coach or consultant, you can use this, have 5 additional of your clients log in to your EasyWebinar. They get their own separate login, and it's almost like a reseller license. So the value is definitely there for sure. And it's only, as I said, $33 a month for the $397 license if you were to break it down in that way. So I am just looking at some of the images here. I'm just pulling up what some folks have said about EasyWebinar. So let me just go in and do a little screen share over here, desktop 1. Okay. All right. So now there are quite a few of these, and they are all even from brand new. This is just came about 3 or 4 days ago. Here's Fred Rouse. Just mentioning about he's happy that we got the 4.0 going. Kay Russell, thanks for the EasyWebinar team. So we helped him kind of do some setup stuff. It's Kimmer Luna. You know, she did a $900,000 launch this year. She used EasyWebinar. EasyWebinar is my preference, but it did take a bit of alerting. Yes. Now that's why I'm showing you this, because I want you to be very aware that, you know what, this did take something a little bit of time to learn, but we are here to help, and we have a private Facebook group. And Kimra used it just for the live event aspect. Now the live event aspect is probably 1/4 or even 1/3 of the power of it, because the automated aspect is what makes EasyWebinar really, really powerful and stand out. Here's Lisa Jackson. Looking forward to my next successful webinar with EasyWebinar. I'm so glad I bought the software. It's made my life so much easier, and I'm really starting to enjoy hosting my training webinars. Next step, automated webinars. Awesome, awesome stuff. Let's see here. I know I have more. Here's John. And this just came through, and I didn't even realize it was coming through. He just sent it while I was, you know, asking for just sending out emails. But he said, Casey, I want to personally thank you for an awesome product. EasyWebinar is contributing to about 90% of my income since I started using it in November of 2014. I'm making $20K a month without fail. I was making about $5K before that. So a big thanks. Feel free to reach out to me if you need any ideas to make the webinars even better. Thanks, John. So that's awesome. Thank you so much, John. Danielle Ford just also making mention. Tara, just finished my first webinar using EasyWebinar after switching from, well, let's just say another platform. Wow, it was amazing. My first sale came in, no technical issues. Question button was awesome. Switch between show me on video and PowerPoint. Great job, Casey Zeman and EasyWebinar team. Oh, and I like what she actually says here. A lot of times we get caught up in the little details of technicalities of a newer system and forget the bigger picture of how this platform delivers on value. It's really a true story. So thank you, Tara, so much for that. Fran said, hey, thank you. I had my first webinar last night. It was great. 5% sales rate, which is actually pretty good, and several hundred attendees. So thanks for the product. I did learn something. I want to do better, but do I have to use Livefire chat, or can I do my own chat? And you can, actually. This is great, because I told him that I use Chatwing sometimes, but I also use the built-in question box for EasyWebinar, because it adds automatically all those people into EasyWebinar's dashboard, and it saves those questions, so you can go through and see what kind of questions people have for you, and then you'll know the problems that they're having. You know, the biggest problems, they'll tell you the biggest problems. Customers will tell you the biggest problems. All right, let me see what else I got here. Okay. And Brad Travers, here's someone. Wow, got EasyWebinar on Sunday, watched the tutorial, set up my first webinar for today, and boom, $15.79 in sales for 1 hour Webby. Easy to use, great functionality, and had no issues. Thanks for your help. For the quick response from Casey in the Facebook group. Awesome. So here's the deal, guys. So I'm going to announce the winners, and but I'm also going to be giving anybody who comes through EasyWebinar this bonus list, which if you're on the page, you may see a link that also shows this, but you're going to get this particular bonus list when you come through into EasyWebinar. You're going to get access to our Facebook group that has a bunch of training. So it's not just a software, it's a training. The software it's developed by my developers. The training, I am more of a trainer. I'm more of a guy who loves teaching. So that's why I throw in a lot of stuff and a lot of resources, because I feel like it's invaluable to know that I want to educate you on how to do this stuff, and then how to use the technology. You know, the technology is the tool, but without knowledge of the tool and knowledge of how to do, you know, these things, like how to do a high converting webinar, you're just not going to have the same success. So that's why this is here for you. Okay. So nice. Okay. So I think that's, guys, I think that is about it. Here's Corey Geffen. Also did well. Again, we have a lot of folks doing well. We have a guy right now, as I said, he's got 15,000 people registered for a webinar. I don't know, it's between 15 and 20,000, and it's for Wednesday. And personally, we've never had that many people come through one webinar. So I'm going to be on with him just to see and make sure that things are flowing okay. It's going to be kind of interesting to see how many people we get on that, and what the capacity is, because it's not just about EasyWebinar. It's about Google Hangouts. It's about his own website, because EasyWebinar is hosted on your own website. So there are a few factors that roll into play here. And so it's just a question of, just making sure that everything is rocking. So I'm excited to do that for him. So anyway, thank you guys so much for coming in, sharing an hour, a little over an hour with me. You guys rock. And I can't wait to reach out to you. I can't wait to tell you all about the winner of this particular event. It's going to be fun, right? It's about his own website. Yeah. So I'm excited to do that. And if you guys notice, there is much less of a delay. There's much less of a delay on how I'm doing it here. Google Hangouts actually gotten a lot better. The delay is probably only on mine. It's probably under 20 seconds. Seems like it's under 20 seconds when I go ahead and look at it. All right. Okay. Well, I just want to say thank you guys again. All those who are still here, you guys rock, and thank you for coming to this particular event. I can't wait to talk to you, connect with you in the Facebook group, and so on and so forth. So I will talk to you very soon. Thanks again. And of course, keep a lookout for the contest winners. If you're still in this room, awesome. I'm going to go back and look and see who's the contest winners and reach out. And then I'll announce them. And then I have a special announcement for a bonus training that I'm going to roll out. I did this last week, but I'm going to roll it out again for folks. Okay. And I think so. I'm going to announce it. After I announce the winners, you'll be able to still come into EasyWebinar and get an awesome bonus that is probably valued at about $500 by itself anyway, on top of the $1,900 bonus package. So, all right. Thanks again, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.